2018 Kia Niro Review. The feature-laden 2018 Kia Niro blends popular crossover styling with stellar fuel economy. The 2018 Kia Niro should be thought about a hatchback while it's officially classified like a hybrid SUV. Crossovers in SUVs routinely have extra ground clearance and may be built with all-wheel drive for inclement weather driving as well as light off-roading. The Niro doesn't check either of such boxes. The Niro's main appeal comes from a modern exterior design that does not shout hybrid, as well being a relatively peppy powertrain that means it is both competent at outrunning a Toyota Prius and returning approximately 50 miles per gallon in combined city and highway driving, in line with EPA estimates. One thing to know with the Niro is the place it allocates interior space. Compared to its mechanical sibling, the Hyundai Ioniq, the Niro includes a significantly smaller cargo area behind the spine seats. That said, rear passengers inside Niro will love slightly more legroom and headroom, and a lot of that space might be converted to cargo room when the trunk seat backs are folded. Like many vehicles from Kia, the Niro gives a healthy quantity of features for the extra bucks, especially with the higher trim levels. But if you really need crossover capability within your hybrid, we'd suggest looking into the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. What's new? The most vital change to the 2018 Niro will be the addition of lane keeping assist, replacing the first sort lane departure warning system. It's included from the advanced technology package situated on LX and X trims, and standard on top touring trim. A new premium package with the X adds each of the touring trim content, except with the 18-inch wheels, as you move the touring trim now receives all available features as standard equipment. Lastly, in place of the touring launch model from 2017, we have a touring graphite edition that slots between the X and touring models and contains unique color accents. If fuel efficiency will be your number one priority, the bottom Niro Fe would be the way to go, with fuel economy of 50 miles per gallon combined, but the sweet spot of cost and comfort may be the X trim, with added features for instance push-button ignition, heated seats, and blind spot and cross-traffic monitoring. We'd also spring for further driver aids together with the optional advanced technology package. But for people who want the drain, there is the premium package, which equips the X with everything but touring trimmers but retains greater fuel-efficient 16-inch wheels. Trim levels and features. The Kia Niro comes in 5 trims beginning with all the most fuel-efficient Fe trim, with features added incrementally moving approximately the LX, X, Touring Graphite Edition and Touring trims. All models contain a 1.6-litre 4-cylinder hybrid electric powertrain, 139 horsepower, 195 lb-ft total output that sends power to your front wheels via a 6-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission. The Fe comes surprisingly well equipped for just a base model, even though the fully loaded touring trim incorporates nearly every modern comfort feature standard. The base Fe includes 16-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, 6-way manually adjustable front seats, a 6040 split folding rear seats, dual-zone automatic climate control, selectable drive modes, a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, a rear-view camera, UVO e-services app suite, Bluetooth, and also a 4-speaker audio system with a USB port. Stepping nearly the LX trim adds rear LED taillights, roof rails, keyless ignition and entry, an underfloor storage tray for the spine cargo area, along with a rear center armrest with cup holders. Kia did away with the many standalone options from 2017 and instead provides the advanced technology package, which bundles forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, along with a few upper trim items, for instance front fog lights, LED daytime running lights, along with a leather-wrapped tire and gear shift knob. The X trim comes with the many LX trim items plus power folding and heated side mirrors, a high-gloss black upper console, cloth and leather upholstery, heated front seats, an auto-dimming rear view mirror, rear air conditioning vents, a different USB charge port, along with a blind spot monitoring system with rear cross-traffic alert. Like the LX trim, all X option is now bundled into packages. The advanced technology package incorporates the same active safety measures as the LX, but in addition adds a 10-way power driver's seat. The non-safety items from your LX package are already included inside X trim. A new premium package for your X trim adds nearly every one of the touring trim content, including xenon headlights, a gloss black front grille with chrome trim, a sunroof, leather upholstery, ventilated front seats, driver seat memory function, a heated tire, an 8-inch touchscreen display, navigation, an 8-speaker premium Harman Kardon audio system, LED map lights, front and back parking system, wireless phone charging, as well as a 110-volt power outlet. The only thing the package doesn't add will be the touring trim's 18-inch wheels, which affords better fuel economy and also a slightly cheaper sale price. The touring trim incorporates everything standard in 2010, including the active safety aids from your advanced technology package on lower trim models. The only choices you've got are colors and smaller accessories. So if you intend to check the many boxes, and also you don't mind 18-inch wheels rather than X's 16 inches, best off beelining it for the touring trim. Similar to your touring launch model from recently, the Touring Graphite Edition is priced amongst the X and top touring trims. In terms of features, it's closer to your X trim but adds the 10-way power driver's seat, 8-inch touchscreen with navigation, plus a premium Harman Kardon speakers. It also comes with the trim-exclusive platinum graphite paint, glossy black 18-inch wheels, glossy black roof rails plus a metallic front grille. The only caveat is not one of the X trim's packages can be obtained with this trim. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically will come in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review depend on our full test from the 2017 Kia Niro X 1.6 litres inline-4 hybrid, 6-speed dual-clutch automatic, FWD, but happen to be updated to reflect current trim features for 2018 models. Driving. Instrumented testing confirmed which the Niro is quicker than its rival, the Toyota Prius, by way of a good margin. But we also found its emergency braking performance to get subpar, plus the powertrain tuning for this production model being far more crude as opposed to model we previously drove. Acceleration. When driven inside the default eco mode, the Niro feels wholly unmotivated. In sport mode, the Niro accelerates to 60 miles per hour, nearly a complete second quicker compared to Toyota Prius. Fears good low-end torque as well as the transmission shifts quickly, but this mode is less efficient. We need an in-between mode. Braking. Braking feels completely natural under normal conditions, and also the switch over from electric regeneration to traditional brakes is imperceivable. Under panic braking, however, the pedal goes for the floor, and also the test boost stopping distance from 60 miles per hour at 129 feet is truck territory. Not good. Steering. Steering is direct and responsive using a good amount of assist. And there is a clear difference in side degree of assist after you switch between normal and sport mode. But this car lacks a transparent sense of instant feel or feedback, which may be disconcerting since it demands constant attention. Handling. The Niro handles a lot more like a car compared to a crossover because doing so is essentially a hatchback. it stays planted through turns greater than expected and carries the weight lower due to batteries mounted beneath the corner passenger seat. Drivability. Driving from the default Eco mode within this test car revealed some unpleasant characteristics we didn't experience of the prototype sample. Its anemic takeoff power and lazy first and shift are merely remedied by driving in sport mode. We're not sure what changed, but hopefully Kia changes it back. Comfort. The Niro might not exactly feel luxurious, but there exists a good degree of comfort on hand to the daily commute. The seats have adequate support and powerful heaters, with ventilation available in the X and Touring levels. The biggest strike could be the amount of road noise, which gets tiresome on long drives. Seat comfort. The seats aren't fancy but have good padding and decent lateral and lumbar support. The X model includes very effective seat heaters with 3 quantities of intensity. The max heat level is hotter than most, which can be really nice in cold climates. Ride comfort. Ride comfort with the most part is agreeable. Though we didn't experience any harsh crashing over bumps, we wouldn't call the Niro plush either. On the other hand, movement felt well controlled and car-like, rather than floppy such as a tall SUV or crossover. Noise and vibration. There is really a fair volume of road noise plus the occasional sound of loose gravel pinging contrary to the underbody. Wind noise is much better isolated, though there exists still some it around leading side view mirrors at highway speeds. The interior is totally absent of squeaks and rattles. Climate control. Dual climate controls are straightforward and to reach, with all the usual variety of buttons and knobs for fan speed, temperature, etc. The system performed well to help keep pleasant cabin temps. Interior. The cabin on the Niro is straightforward to get in and away from and scores high marks for interior passenger space, driver accommodation and also a simple graphical user interface. We might experience a small complaint with rear visibility, but all Niros feature rear view cameras, therefore it is not an issue. Ease of usage. The touchscreen infotainment menus try taking some familiarization, but you are easy enough to determine and have shortcut buttons. When using the stalks to improve headlight or wiper settings, a prompt appears inside the gauge cluster showing your selection yet others available, a pleasant feature. Getting in, jetting out. The doors open wide, almost to 90 degrees, with nice size openings and comfy seat heights. You still have a seat into the seat in lieu of slide-in since the bottom seat cushion height is just about knee level. Fears a little step over, however it should be simple for most, including elderly passengers. Driving position. The tilt and telescoping steering column incorporates a lot of adjustment, and also the optional power driver seat has tower lumbar adjustment and height adjustment. It's pretty readily available, a comfortable driving position due to copious degrees of head and leg room to match a wide range of drivers. Roominess. There is a great one head and leg room both back and front, but hard plastic front seat backs don't leave a great deal of buffer if sitting behind a especially tall driver. The middle passenger will appreciate the relatively flat floor, but sitting 3 adults at the spine will be a little tight. Visibility. Even while using raked front roof pillars, forward visibility is actually comparatively good. The thick rear pillars develop a bit of a blind spot if you're disregarding your shoulder, though the view directly rearward is decent and relatively unobstructed by the spine headrests. A rear view camera is standard on all trims. Quality. A wide range of hard plastic covers the reduced half in the doors, dash and center console. In the light grey color scheme, the inner looks cheap. Even the soft touch surfaces for the upper parts from the dash lack an excellent feel. Armrest padding isn't bad but sometimes be better for the doors. Utility. Compared to a little sedan, the Niro has an appealing level of utility for the size. But, when compared with other hybrid hatchbacks or crossover SUVs inside the class, it won't offer quite as often cargo space or clever cabin storage for small items. Small item storage. There's convenient storage for private items forward in the gear shifter, in which you would charge your phone wirelessly if that's the case equipped. The door pockets will hold a 16-ounce water bottle plus a couple other small items, but they are for the narrow side. The center armrest bin is average size. Cargo space. The 6040 split rear seats fold perfectly flat, as well as the optional underfloor storage adds a little more utility. Yet, at 19.4 cubic feet, wonderful seats set up 54.5 cubic feet using them folded. The Niro doesn't need as much space since many other hybrid hatchbacks. Child safety seat accommodation. Latch anchors are tucked away between cushions where the spine seat backs fold down, helping to make access moderately difficult. There is often a pair of anchors per outboard rear seat plus an easy access top tether within the back of each and every seat. Technology. The Niro is strong for the technology front, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto included as standard equipment plus a host of accessible advanced safety systems which are not even offered on some cars above its class. The Evo navigation system would use a design update but functions well. Audio navigation. The Evo navigation system will be the same as in other Kia models, convenient to use but starting to look dated in comparison to other systems around the market. The bass music system won't impress the harder musically savvy, nevertheless the optional Harman Kardon system is often a noticeable upgrade. Smartphone integration. With Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard in all of the models, you likely won't miss the upgraded navigation system inside the Touring model. The Touring trim also is sold with wireless charging for smartphones that contain the capability. That feature is available as being a package option with the X level. Driver aids. The adaptive cruise control called Smart Cruise Control works well to keep up a distance between your Niro plus the car before, nonetheless it will only bring the Niro to your complete stop for the moment before relinquishing control. Voice control. Native voice controls are offered for navigation, radio, phone and in some cases Google search if equipped. The prompts are straightforward, and voice recognition works as good as. And with Apple CarPlay standard, you could have the power of Siri from the car's voice control button.